go tonight. 180. What's that?
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Cook able to escape. Cook with a first down and much more. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Plays like that will really help this offense settle in here on the road.
And when you go on the road, you also have to deal with the fans as well. Those types of runs, that'll settle them back into their seats.
They run again on first down, Cook. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Dula. What's that?
Here's Goff. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Here we go tonight.
180. Second down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
What's that?
From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over.
Wait,
So
that
from
380.
20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Wait, hit.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. The limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand
Wait,
up
that
and make a
Alabama,
play. It's only a
380.
3-yard run, but for both
Let's
sides,
go,
they had to
no,
walk away from
66.
that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Wait, hit.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Wait, that.
An extra
180.
defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Wait, hit.
Gun, it's Brady. They'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Wait, that. Wait, 20. Ozzie. Rip.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Wait, that.
Counting
380.
down to the midway point in quarter 1.
Second.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Wait, set.
So
Round
they'll
80.
come up
Round
after
80.
the completion for second down.
Hey, Alabama, Alabama. Hey, hey.
Brady to throw again. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice,
53.
there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame.
That's
what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space.
Wait,
I
set.
think
Alert.
ultimately, he's
Alert.
fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Let's go on. No, 66.
On second and 9. Brady. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
I don't care who you put on him.
Wait,
he's going to be
53.
one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double
Hey,
team him
Bolt
somehow.
66.
I'm going to have to make someone else beat
72.
me rather than let him shred my defense.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Wait, set.
The last
29.
run got a couple.
Alpha.
Here's second and 8.
Alert. Hey, 66.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste
Wait,
it
set.
and set
Wait,
up for a
20.
field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Wait, did he hit?
Throwing is Brady on third down. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards.
Wait, set.
So far,
Wide,
the
80.
holding call. What can they do here on third and long?
Alpha. What did he hit?
Operating from the gun. Brady. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Hit by Jeff Gladney. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Oh, no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board.
What?
Don't
Like
get too
20.
greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Maverick Wall. Turbo set.
After the interception, here's going. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Wait, set.
The
Wait,
Detroit
20.
offense ready to begin their drive.
Alert.
And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a
Wait,
drive
what do you hit?
going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Wait,
The
set.
catch
Wide,
and run
20.
good for 24 yards.
Hey, check it.
On 1st and 10, Swift. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Anthony Harris on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
Wait, set. 380.
7.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Wait, set. Alabama. 380. Go Bandit. Sugar, sugar.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings 32. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Wait, set.
From the
380.
32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ozzie. Ozzie.
Brady, he's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hockenson. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fielded in the end zone.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here
Black
the Vikings
20.
now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
At the 28-yard line.
3 yards on the last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Maverick, Maverick. Turbo set.
Now it's gone. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there, because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner all the way.
180.
Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Like on it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. His big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
White
They need
20.
to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
What's that?
Another try after the 1st down sack. Goff, and that is incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Cut.
And
White
they complete
20.
pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with
Whoa,
something
whoa.
here on 3rd down.
What's that?
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that's caught by Smith. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
So
180.
gets them all
Hey,
the way
shell.
down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
Go tonight.
Description
180.
diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he didn't even get going moving the football.
Rolling to his right. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Wait, set.
The
Wait,
Lions
20.
offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
Check it,
what
reload.
are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal,
Wait, set.
get a couple
380.
first downs, run some plays, run some
Check
clock.
it, reload.
The defense get a chance to catch their breath, settle down,
380 hot.
and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The 2nd down throw on target. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag
Wait, set.
routes,
Round
you're
80.
able to hit a
Round
receiver
80.
in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
Wait, 20
In
hot.
this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Wait, set.
We'll remind
53.
you, coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan
Ozzy.
Coachman and the gang in Orlando.
Ozzy.
Coach will have stats
Alert.
and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Brady's throw there complete.
Give him
Wait,
9
set.
there on
Wait,
the
80.
first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves
Hey,
him with a
Alabama,
manageable
Alabama.
2nd and 1.
At their 48.
Got an open man. It's Valdez Scantling. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the
Wait, set.
48-yard
53.
line.
Regular. 380 hit.
On first down, Brady. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Wait, set. 29. Alpha. 72. Shadow.
Now Brady again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Brady's pass.
Not much there, only a yard.
Valdez Scantling. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Wait, set.
Creeping
Wait,
up on
20.
a minute to play in this first half.
72. Alert.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
Wait,
And
that's
this is going to
wide,
turn into
80.
another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings
72.
24-yard line. They run out the gun with Swift. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Wait, 20.
Resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, check it. 53, Linda.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming.
Wait, that
Let
wide,
alone
20.
get 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Check it. Gold Bandit.
On 3rd down, Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer
Wait,
for
that
them.
green
They
80.
had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Gold 50. Alpha.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Wait, that
Brady's
Alabama.
incompletion
380.
on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Rip. Gold 50.
To throw again, Brady to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brady's pass intended for Kenny Golladay. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Taken in the end zone.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here the
180.
Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot
Super
on the field,
66.
the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper
It's
play.
hot.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there. You may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off right around the 43. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This will make it into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
Wait, that
The Detroit
180.
offense ready to begin their drive.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the
Hey,
short
goal
field goal.
66.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the
Wait,
board.
wait,
That's
20!
a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go
Alert!
top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
Wait,
you can often
380.
mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it,
Regular.
sometimes you panic as well. You got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Here we go.
Here are the
Like
Vikings
20.
now to start their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room. And now can the offense take advantage?
Yeah, we don't want to turn this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
Brings up second.
Here we go. Tonight.
Last run
Like
got
20.
3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Super 1. Done.
Here's Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. And it's a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played
Wait,
now.
round
'Cause
80.
defenses,
Round
they
80.
attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Wait, heck.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Wait, set. 53. Wait, 20 hit.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Wait, 20 hit.
Here's Brady. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of
Wait,
them.
set.
Especially if
53.
it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, Something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And the lead is now 14-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Wait, set,
the
29,
offense
Alpha.
ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in
Check
now.
it.
All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother
Wait,
you too much.
Wait,
No,
20!
because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
53, Linda! Hit!
From the 30 on second down, Brady going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea.
Wait,
to
set,
get the
wide,
ball into
80!
a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Ready, set!
From the gun on third down, Brady. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard
Wait, set,
line.
wait, 20! Let's go on. No, 66.
Here with Swift. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge
Wait,
of
set,
popping one.
wide, 20!
Even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
72.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's
Wait,
wide
set,
open.
green
You can
80!
do just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Hey, Gold 66. Hey, 66.
Brady now on first down. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's
Wait,
not
set,
all the time
Alabama,
that the play
380.
caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says,
Wait, did he
he's
hit?
going to make a play for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Wait, set, wait, 80. What he hit?
Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense The next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology.
Wait,
on
20!
that.
The Lions on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point.
Wait,
This will be 3rd and 5. They'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Wait, set!
So
380!
life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's
Sugar,
1st and
sugar!
10.
Hey, check it!
Now a play fake. Brady looking for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay, but it's going to be 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look,
Wait,
no matter whether you
round
play
80!
man or zone,
Round 80!
eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself.
Sugar!
And go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throw over the middle, take it in. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Wait, set! 53! Ozzy!
Here's
Ozzy!
Swift. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go
Wait,
play
set.
action
Wait,
and try and put it in that way.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on
Second
2nd and
reload!
goal? One more time with Swift. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th-quarter lead.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Wait, set!
A lot of
53!
tight bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Swift. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That was a huge play on 3rd down, so now what? Do you go for it? Do you trust your offense? Or do you want to put on your defense to try and get the ball back? Me? I'm going for it right here.
Wait, set!
Likely
29!
the play of the
Alpha!
game here, trailing in the final quarter.
Shadow!
For it on 4th and goal.
Wait, 28!
They'll go for it. It's Brady looking for Hockenson, and he's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions are going to jump back in front. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
The score, Lions 17, Vikings 14. Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
180!
Start their next drive, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter. A chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Not 180!
Pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Look.
On the gun. Here's Goff. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute killer out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Going for first down. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
What's that?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. They'll roll him out right. And this is taken in at the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
A touchdown is a must here, but of course beware of leaving too much time on the clock for Tom Brady. It's first and goal. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a first and goal with this game still hanging in the back. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
Alert!
When you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Wait, that wide, 80!
On first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, Alabama, Alabama. Hey, Alabama, Alabama.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Wait, 20!
45-yard line.
Alert! 380, hey!
To throw is Brady. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Alert!
First down.
Shadow!
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Vikings start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
What's up?
Back to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they get across midfield. That one, a gain of 20 in a first down.
There's 3 time minutes left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, and it's second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield.
Here we go.
But came
White
up
20.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
What's that?
He'll look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
The Vikings first down.
Here we go. Tonight. 180. What's that?
Goff. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up second down.
Cut. 180.
Now from the 27.
Horrible. Turbo set.
They'll look to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Wait, set. Green 80. Alert.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Lions, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Green Bay Packers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.